Aloha. 5 spiritual tips to help you get through these difficult times. If you like this content, please like and subscribe. So yes, we are dealing with really difficult times, scary times, but they are necessary times. They are times that have been prophesied. They are times where we have the seismic, the astrological, and the spiritual support to usher in a new way, a new age of being, a new evolutionary understanding of what we are. Even the earth itself is awakening to a new consciousness. And this new consciousness has been prophesied. All the indigenous prophecies talk about that this time would be a very difficult time, a time where we would almost not make it, a time where it would be by the skin of our teeth, but that we would. And we are just leaving the Kali Yuga, according to the Hindu, just in March 2025. The Kali Yuga is an age marked by desecration and darkness and cruelty, and that we would be entering the Satya Yuga, which Satya means truth. So we'd be entering into a time of truth, a time when we would return to the Dharma, according to the Hindu. The Piscean age is now over. That just ended a few Decembers ago. The Piscean age, a time marked by duality, polarity, good, bad, Christ, Antichrist, separation. And we are now in the age of Aquarius, although we've just begun, a time marked by unity, consciousness. And many of the indigenous prophecies talk about this time from about 1950 to now and moving onward as this great reckoning, as this collective dark night of the soul. So what do I mean by that? I mean shadow material that has been held in the collective psyche of humanity that has now needs to come to the fore in order for it to be exposed for what it is. The light of awareness needs to be shined on the shadow material so that we can heal it. And so the reason why it's becoming so dark is because that shadow material is revealing itself in the grotesqueness that it always was. But it is now becoming so apparent that we can't look away from it. So this is all by design. And the prophecies also talk about that, that during this dark time, there would be all of these beings that would incarnate at this time, that would actually be here at this time, that would usher in this new consciousness. These are change makers, light workers, lovers, empaths, people who care. And if you have found yourself to this video, then I promise you, that is you. And so I made this video with the knowledge that I'm speaking to the people who have been asked through destiny to usher in, help usher in this new way in whatever individual contributive way that you can. That is you. You are the solution. All right, so the 5 tips. Number 1, you got to go 5D, fifth dimensional consciousness. That means you are not participating in the 3D. The 3D is what you see on television. It's what's happening at the White House. It's the consciousness of separation, of us and them, and all the fighting and all the othering that's going on. So 5D is where you take a higher view of that, not even a spiritual view of it, but just a view where you understand that there's something going on with the 3D, that it's playing itself out, that it needs to play itself out, that lessons have to be learned, that the collective dark night has to be gone through. But you in 5D say, I see that and I'm not participating in it. Another way to say it, I am in the world, but I am not of it. I am not of it. I am not of that. Instead, in 5D, you are lending your heart and your spirit and your creativity and your gifts and your artistry and your unique genius to the world that you want to create, to the world that you prefer, to the world that we are creating together, to the new earth. That is the new consciousness. And so 5D is about that you are not participating in that, but instead you are participating in the creation of the new consciousness. And that leads to number 2. It's time to get creative. It's time to get creative. You got to be creative. If you think of what's going on right now, it's all about destruction, right? They're destroying everything. The opposite energy of destruction is creative. So in order to bring about this new way, this new consciousness, this new earth, we have to all get creative. So that means you have to go to number 3, which is think about how do you need to reinvent yourself. Number 3 is you got to reinvent yourself. And just to say, I am seeing this with all of my clients right now. My clients are getting fired, they're getting laid off, they are recognizing that they've been working for a jerk, they are realizing that they have been giving their soul and their spirit and their precious time for someone else's dream. They are realizing that they have been the supporting players in someone else's movie, and essentially giving themselves to make money for someone else, and a whole bunch of other things. So everyone right now is in this uncomfortable but necessary process of creation and of reinvention. So you got to reinvent yourself. So that's just something that it's time to do, and I'm seeing it pervasively all over the place. Remember that the old world, the dying world, the 3D world is very habituated. It is very deeply etched grooves of what it is, and so it's very easy to fit into that and to connect with that. This new consciousness, this new world, it's new, and it doesn't have those deeply etched grooves. So we have to stay at it with discipline in order to create it so that it can become habituated, can become the new normal on the planet. And that requires us to think about ourselves differently. Number 4, be service-oriented. Be oriented toward service, not selfless service, just about how does my existence serve the collective. That is the definition of purpose. How does my existence serve the collective? Even if it serves the collective by bringing the collective something delightful, or by solving a problem, by whatever it is, but in some way that you are offering your unique gift. And I promise you, everyone has a unique gift to the world. So this is not a time when it's just about me, me, me. This is a time when it's about like that your existence is in service. It doesn't mean that you don't get paid for it. It doesn't mean that you aren't really comfortable while you're doing it. Because to be in service, the more abundant you are, the more likely you are to continue to be of service. So this is not about sacrifice. This is about reorienting your focus and your attention toward service. The other thing to say about service is that service is the path of the spirits. It's the path of the spirits. Why? Because the spirits are only about service. They're only about help. The spirits want to help. Now, humans can create realities, dysfunctional realities, that go against nature. But they don't get spirits help with that. That's why when you see that stuff happening in Washington, D.C. and it feels godless, it is, because none of it got spirits help in manifesting it. But when you are of service, when you become like the spirits who are also of service by being in service yourself, you then enter into a vibratory relationship with the spirits, and something happens. You start becoming highly favored and divinely protected by them because you become like them. So to be of service is to be like the spirits, and the spirits take notice, and they want to help you do that more. So if you want to get shined on by spirit, receive spirit's influence, be of service. The last tip. What is the last tip? Oh yes, when you watch the media, do so as an observer. Do not let it get your reactivity, your emotion, your tears, your outrage, because what you are doing is, if you invest in it, if you give your focus and attention to it and your emotion, you are in the process of co-creating with it, and you are following what they want you to do, which is to enlist your spirit, enlist your energy, to co-create their dark reality that they want to bring into being. But if you watch it as an observer, even like a mirror, like a mirror, like, okay, you're doing the Nazi thing over there. Okay, you're doing the mean to poor people over there. Okay, I see that thing happening over there. Even with like a little judgment, but not with a sense of like where you invest in it. Then you are not investing in that material, and you're not lending your spirit and your heart and your co-creative energies to it. So watch it as an observer, not as a participant. Again, we're kind of back to 5D, but I just want to say that out loud. And also, you may not want to watch it at all. You already know what's going on. You don't need to necessarily follow every outrage, every daily outrage, which is designed to do exactly what I'm telling you they want you to do, which is to lend your energy and your spirit to them. So I hope that helps. 5 tips for traversing these difficult times. Go 5D, get creative, reinvent yourself, be of service, and stay observant of the stuff that you don't like rather than participatory. I hope that helps. Aloha.